Hello everyone, this is Kaizouwar here, and I'm a little bit late on making this video, but I wanted to talk about the fact that Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal are now on the Nintendo Switch, and I am very excited about that. Like, I remember back in the day where I saw Square Enix release a bunch of their Final Fantasy games on different consoles, like Final Fantasy X, X-2, Zodiac Age, 12 Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy 8, 7, you know, all those, World of Final Fantasy, all those. Yeah, I remember they did that whole thing where, releasing a bunch of Final Fantasy games on different consoles, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I thought to myself, I wish Atlus would do that kind of thing, you know? And they actually did. Like, literally, Persona's gonna be on Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, Windows, Steam, and Switch, and everything. It's just on everything now. Every modern console is literally on it, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really awesome. Now, my little complaint is that, like, you know, Persona 5 Royal is going to be the first one to come out, which means we have to wait longer for Golden and Portable, which, I mean, granted, I can kind of understand it. Persona 5 is probably Atlus's biggest property right now, which, I mean, it has to be. It completely is. Persona 5 sold well, I bet, well above what Atlus was expecting, and they're just going to ride that ship to the end. But I get why they're doing it, so people can get Persona 4 faster. I'm sorry, Persona 5 faster. Before, I just don't want to wait for them, you know, but whatever. I mean, I'm just happy they're here anyway. I'd rather have them there than not at all. And I'm pretty excited. You know, like, it's on everything, including Switch. I was never really that kind of guy who wanted Persona on the Switch that badly. I mean, yeah, it would have been great to have the option there because everyone could play it. But I was never that guy, you know what I mean? I was never really that guy who, you know, stayed on Twitter or any other social media platform or YouTube or whatever and constantly screamed about, we want Persona for Switch. I was never that kind of guy. I wanted it there for the option so other people can play it, because, like, when a game comes out and I really like the game, I would want the game on other consoles, you know, to run well as well. I want those games on other consoles, so, you know, friends I know who don't have the console that game is on, who, you know, they can play and enjoy it. So it's nice to see more people can play Persona outside of, you know, outside of the consoles they were on, because, like, Persona 3 Portable was locked to PSP. I mean, you can download it from the PS3's PSN, but it was still a PSP game. Golden was locked to Vita, and then now it was on Steam, which ain't cool. I mean, the Steam like 500,000 downloads. Like, holy shit, that's a lot. 500,000, Jesus Christ. People really want to play Golden, but yeah, and, like, there was, like, Royal, like, right? Royal was a PS4 exclusive at the time. And then, you know, even before all that, you know, Persona 3 and Fest were PS2 games. Persona 4 was a PS2 game. Then you have, like, Persona 5, which was PS3 and PS4, and then Royal was also PS4 again. But it's nice to see, like, all these games are literally on everything now. Right? It's just so weird. The box art for Persona 5 Royal for the Switch is still, I still can't get that image out of my head. It feels so unreal. And I think the demand for Persona 5, again, Persona 5 is a big game now. It's Atlus's biggest property now. It's sold, I bet, way more than Atlus was expecting. So yeah, Persona 5 is insanely popular now. Been insanely popular since 2016 when it came out. But still, very, very huge. And when Joker got into Smash Brothers, I think that kind of just made everything go into overdrive, because, like, before Joker's inclusion, I heard people wanted the, you know, Persona 5 on the Switch, but I didn't really heard too much, right? It was that kind of thing, like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, people wanted it there, but they didn't really make a fuss about it. But when Joker got announced for Smash, that's when I think everything went into overdrive. I mean, that's when people really wanted Persona 5 on the Switch. I wasn't that kind of guy who really wanted it. I mean, I wanted it for the option, but I just didn't have the energy to be always like, oh, Atlas released this game for the Switch. I was never that kind of guy. I would want it there for the option, but, you know, I was never the kind of guy who just, you know, did that, right? So I was happy to see, you know, games like Strikers get on the Switch too, because I was like, that kind of gave me an idea of, like, oh yeah, they could probably put Persona 5 Royal on here. And a lot of people were saying, oh, we're just gonna put the original Persona 5 because Royal's too big or whatever. And I'm like, nah, they're not gonna do that. Why would they put their I can't call it an inferior version. Why would they put their before version? You know, like, why wouldn't they put the current version of Persona 5 on the Switch? That would be stupid. I think that would be stupid. I don't know why some people even said that. I think that's really stupid. Why would they put Persona 5 and not Royal? You know? They already had Royal. Okay, look, before Royal came out, yeah, I can understand that because Persona 5 was the only one at the time. But like when Royal came out, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, we're just gonna put Persona 5, like base Persona 5." Like that's dumb. Why would you say that? That's stupid. They're gonna put Royal in there if they were to put it on Switch. That's dumb. And they did it. So yeah. And plus, I feel like this version's gonna have all the DLC with it too. I know the PS5 version will have all the DLC packaged into it. So I'm wondering if the Switch version of Persona 5 Royal will also do the same way. It most likely will be. I didn't check all that, but yeah, it's nice to see that. It's really nice to see it exists at all, you know? And like, it's nice to see Persona branching out. And I definitely want more Persona games on all the other consoles. For example, I want to see if they're going to do anything with the dancing games, right? Because Persona 4 Dancing All Night, it's complicated. Because Persona 4 Dancing All Night was a Vita game. It's also on PS4, but the only way you can play it is if you own a specific bundle for Persona 3 Dancing and Persona 5 Dancing. You cannot get Persona 4 Dancing All Night on PS4 any other way. And I think that's really dumb. I really wish they the game's already existing. The code's already on there. The game's already on there. They just unlock it so you can play it, right? And if they ever do make another dancing bundle, which I really hope they don't, they should really make a bundle where all the DLC is packaged with 3 and 5, and then put that on different consoles. You know, like I feel like the Persona dancing games would be great on the Switch. You know, I think that would be. I mean, they were made for handhelds anyway. So I feel like that'd be great, you know. It was nice to see like Persona 4 Dancing All Night on, Switch. I mean, we got Persona 5 we got Persona 4 Arena Ultimax on PS4 and Switch. You know, we got that on Switch as well. And we got Strikers on Switch, so I don't see why they couldn't put dancing on there. I mean, it's probably like just a waiting game at this point. Maybe they're gonna do it, maybe they won't. I don't know, but we just gotta wait and see. But I, for one, am pretty happy that they've done this. I think this is actually pretty cool, and it's nice to see a huge Persona wave going over. And all I can do is sit here and hope how's it going to turn out, if the ports are going to run well, if there are going to be issues. I heard the Steam port for Golden was pretty well, but we got to see how that works. But I don't think Atlas is going to have a big issue with it. I do have some worries, but I feel like their ports are going to be all right. And I definitely would want to see how people are going to feel about all this. You know, a lot of people are excited, and I don't think this is a bad thing. As long as the ports run well, I don't see this as a bad thing. I think it takes a lot of work to put like 3 games on all these consoles. You know, maybe I feel like they're going to do a Persona trilogy bundle kind of thing where you can buy all the games at once. So I don't know about that. I know Persona 5 Royal will have a physical release for PS5. I think the Switch version for Royal is going to have the same wave too. I think Golden and Portable are going to be like digital only, if I remember correctly. I can't remember at this moment, but still, it doesn't matter. I just feel bad that the game that's going to come first is Royal, which means we're going to wait like longer for Golden and Portable to come out, which bums me out personally. I already have Royal, so this is only targeted towards me or people who have Royal, or who just don't want to buy it again. But like, since it's going to come out in October, right? That is going to be about 3 months from now. About 3 months from now, because the next month is going to roll over as of this recording, right? So that's going to be like 3 more months to wait for the port for the updated version of Royal. And it sucks because we want to wait even longer for Golden and Portable, which I kind of wish they released them all at once. I personally would have loved to get them all at the same time. I can get why. I mean, Persona 5 is like their biggest, like Atlas's biggest property, so it makes sense they would release that game first of all of them. But, whatever, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna just sit here, roll with the punches, go with the flow, and just have to wait. The game I really want to play the most is Golden. I like Persona 4 a lot. And I love all Persona games, but I really love Persona 4. So, just gonna have to wait longer. I don't know what they're ever going to do with 1 and the 2 duology, if they're ever going to bother porting those over ever. I don't see why they wouldn't by now, but I don't know how they're ever going to handle that. I don't know how they're going to handle that. So, yeah, that's that. Like, the only other thing I really want is more SMT games on different consoles, I definitely would want to see a port of, updated port of Digital Devil Saga, both games. I really want to see that. I think that's like, since Persona's on everything now, I kind of that and dancing if you could port like Devil Survivor and all of your dancing games to modern consoles, I think I'll be all right with that. You know, they can port anything else over they want to, but like I feel like those set of games, I think I would want the most. I mean, I particularly don't really care for 3 and 5's dancing games. I kind of hate those games, to be honest with you. But if they package all the DLC with them and to store them on different consoles, I think I'll give them a second shot. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I just wanted to talk about the idea of like Persona being on the Switch. I think it's a really good idea. I'm so happy. Like, that day blew my mind. Not only we got Nier Automata on the Switch, which is not a cloud version of Nier, but an actual decent, like an actual port, a port. Like it's just like, and then you get Persona. Damn, Kingdom Hearts needs to take some lessons. Square needs to take some lessons with Kingdom Hearts. Don't do no cloud bullshit. I swear to God, don't do no cloud bullshit. But anyway, that's not the point of the video. Point of the video, Persona's on Switch, freaking awesome. Please put the dancing games on Switch and every other console, and put, throw a little SMT Digital Devil Saga in for me. Okay. All right, but yeah, I'm out. See you all next time. Peace out, everyone. I hope you all have a great day. I'm gone.